Well, hi everyone. I'm Brad Free. This is the SoCal Report, a Grade 2 sprint race for 3-year-olds in February. Might not seem to be the greatest indicator of future Grade 1 talent, but when you talk about the Grade 2 San Vicente Stakes, a 7-furlong sprint Sunday at Santa Anita for 3-year-olds, you can't help but look back over the last 20 years and kind of be amazed at the Grade 1 caliber horses that the San Vicente has produced. Let's take a look at the list over the last 20 years. 7 San Vicente winners went on to become Grade 1 winners later on. At the top of the list, last year's winner, Nyquist. Of course, he went from the San Vicente to the Florida Derby to the Kentucky Derby, and he had an outstanding first 8 stars to his career. Two years ago, Lord Nelson won the Grade 2 San Vicente, and the following year, in 2016, he became a 3-time Grade 1 winner. He was the top sprinter in California for a good portion of 2016. The Factor in 2011 would later go on and win the Grade 1 Pat O'Brien and also the Grade 1 Malibu. Sydney's Candy, he won the San Vicente. He also won the Santa Anita Derby that year, and 3 graded stakes races later in his career. By the way, Sydney's Candy, just as a little side note, he's turning out to be a pretty good grass sire, so watch out for progeny of Sydney's Candy on grass. Avita Argentina, she was a filly winning the San Vicente. She would come back and win the Grade 1 La Brea later that year. Came home in 2002. He won the Santa Anita Derby. He won the Grade 2 San Rafael and the Swaps, and of course, the biggest win of his career was as a 3-year-old at Del Mar in the Pacific Classic. And 20 years ago, Silver Charm began his 3-year-old campaign with a win in the San Vicente. He would go on to win the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness Stakes, the Dubai World Cup. He retired having earned nearly $7 million. So a kind of a Hall of Fame when it comes to winners of the San Vicente. 7 of the last 20 went on to become pretty good horses later on in their career. Now, the difference between that list we just saw and the list of entries for 2017 that we are about to see, it's like night and day. 5 of those horses on that list were already stakes winners. 2 others, the Factor and also Sydney's Candy, had high-figure maiden wins to run back to. That's not really the case for the San Vicente. It's race number 4 on Sunday at Santa Anita, and a field of 5, and it says Grade 2 at the top of the past performances, but this is, in reality, a one-other-than allowance race. In fact, all 5 runners are eligible to the first allowance condition, and 4 of them are stepping up in class after winning a maiden race last time out. So a lot of these colts have a lot left to prove, but at the top of the list, as far as 2017 goes, Battle of Midway. And you've heard me talk about him repeatedly on this segment. In fact, we talked about him before he made his career debut. And his career debut was a smasher. It was January 21st at Santa Anita. And Battle of Midway, a son of Smart Strike out of the Grade 1 winner Rigoletta, won it the hard way. There were 4 horses lined up across the track on the backstretch, and Battle of Midway was right in the middle of the scrum. He shook off his pace rivals at the head of the lane and drew off to win by more than 3 lengths with a good, solid 88 Beyer speed figure. He's drawn in post 4 in a 5-horse field on Sunday. I think that Battle of Midway is the most likely winner of this Grade 2 7-furlong sprint. And after the San Vicente, he'll stretch out. We're going to see him around 2 turns. It could come March 11th in the Grade 2 San Felipe, or maybe Jerry Hollendorfer will put him out on the road. But a good, solid, one-other-than allowance race that is being billed as a Grade 2, that's the San Vicente. By the way, race number 5 on Sunday is the Sweet Life Stakes for 3-year-old fillies coming down the hill. And if this race stays on grass, look for number 8, Madame Dance-A-Lot, to make short work of this field as the most probable winner on the card. But it's Battle of Midway in the San Vicente, Madame Dance-A-Lot in the Sweet Life. Okay, let's back up a little bit and talk about Saturday. 2 Grade 2 stakes races on Saturday, including the Santa Maria, which is great, race number 4. Vale Dory is 1-5 in a 6-horse field. Not much to bet on unless we can get 30-1 shot Lady Tappet to maybe come along and complete the exacta. Let's talk about the best race on the card, at least the best stakes race, I should say. It's race number 5, The Grade 2 Arcadia, 1 mile on grass, and a relatively evenly matched group of only 5 entered this race, and most of them have credentials, including number 5 Conquest Enforcer. He was purchased at a dispersal sale for $785,000 last year, and he made his California debut on December 26th against 3-year-olds in the Mathis Brothers Mile, and Conquest Enforcer made 9-5 odds look like a gift. He made the lead. He was strong on the lead. He did not fight his jockey, but he was strong, and he was strong for the drive, and Conquest Enforcer drew off to a decisive, solid win over 3-year-olds. He will be facing older horses on Saturday in the Grade 2 the Grade 2 Arcadia. It's a tougher group this time around, and he must deal with another front runner by the name of What a View. But you have to like what you saw from Conquest Enforcer. He's 5 for 8, lightly raced. He's headed for bigger and better things for trainer Phil D'Amato. But as far as the most likely winner of the Arcadia, well, it's the 6-5 favorite. Number 2, Ring Weekend. He gets a pass for a sloppy track misfire last time out, but 2 starts back at Del Mar, November 26th at Del Mar in the Grade 2 Seabiscuit. Ring Weekend came rolling up on the outside, and he defeated a good field, including Vijack and Ohm, to win the Grade 2 Seabiscuit. If he runs back to that, he'll come and catch Conquest Enforcer. Ring Weekend is also a Grade 1 winner over the Santa Anita Turf Course 2 years ago in the Grade 1 Kilroe Mile. So Ring Weekend and Conquest Enforcer in the Arcadia, Vale Dory in the Santa Maria, race number 4. And on Sunday, it's the Grade 2 San Vicente, and we'll see how good Battle of Midway really is. I'm Brad Free. This is the SoCal Report. Thanks for watching.